Game 2 of AFL's Sunday for round 9. It's the Geelong Cats hosting the GWS Giants. Going to take the Giants to cover, another underdog on the cover. I'm going to get into the other bets in a second, but I just want to jump on this form snag that the GWS Giants have hit because it mirrors a lot of last season. They've lost 3 in a row now after starting the season 4-1. Last year, won 6 of their first 7, lost 3 straight, and then lost another 3 of the next 5. So this little portion here of like the start of the second third of the season has been tough for them over the past few years, or this year and last year at least. As I said, I like GWS to cover the line. I like the game total to go under. And Lachie Whitfield, he was kept quiet last week, but he's averaging a mountain of disposals, getting 30 plus here. And while we're there, why not chuck Jake Stringer on for a couple of goals? I thought this game was pretty hard to handicap, given the relative form of both teams and also the injuries that are hitting the Geelong team in the back line. Now, their defense hasn't been fantastic this season, and now they've got some more injuries. Going to have to play a bit of musical chairs to get guys back there and shore up that defense, which will leave them a little bit light in other areas of the field. So I think GWS will be able to capitalise on that, get their run from the half-back line with Lachie Whitfield and the other guys they have there to really start advancing the ball, which they haven't been able to do at the rate they want to over the past few games when they've been losing. They're still one of the best teams in the league at moving the ball by hand. They have the most handballs, one of the best handball efficiency rates. And what they're doing is they're just not getting enough conversions once they get forward. They're getting inside at an okay rate, but they're not converting their chances enough when they're moving the ball up the field. And if Geelong are at any way under strength in this game, in the defensive end, then I think GWS will have the experience and the skill to be able to convert at a slightly higher rate than what they have been, and will bring the momentum, and we know how they play when they have a bit of momentum, sounding orange. Geelong, as I said, have been pretty strong at home over the past few years, but this is a prime position for them to drop one. On this season, an interesting stat that I found here, underdogs are only winning at a 28% clip and only covering at a 47% clip. So this is quite low compared to the numbers over the past 7 seasons, where you're looking at winners, underdogs winning 32% of the time and covering at 52% of the time. So these numbers are going to have to drastically revert back to the average. We have a 7-year data set where we have these numbers, and they're strong numbers, so the numbers will revert back to that average. And hey, why would this game be any different to that? So I think it's a good spot to jump on an underdog and get them to cover that line and make the difference up. What else do we have here? Game total's gone under in 3 straight games between these two teams. In 3 games where Jake Stringer has scored a goal, he's gone on to score, in 2 of those, he's gone on to kick 2+ goals. Lachie Whitfield has had 30 disposals in 3 of his last 5 versus Geelong, and has had 30+ touches in 5 of 8 games this season. So great trends there for Whitfield. So GWS cover the line, game total under, Whitfield 30+, Jake Stringer 2+ goals. Lock it in, Nettie.